Beanie Babies are pretty fire, right? Recently, I've become quite interested in the world of Beanie Babies, the lore, and overall, something about Beanie Babies just kind of speaks to me on a very deep level. So today, we're going to be going over some of the banger Beanie Babies that I have found. Starting off with a very classic and super solid beanie, we have Patty the Platypus. Patty the Platypus, you can't get much simpler than this, but I feel like the simplicity works in her favor. She's just pretty fire overall. You can't really go wrong with this design. I'll get back to that in a minute. So Patty the OG is actually from the OG Beanie Babies drop in 93. Our next banger Beanie Baby of the day, Cheezer the Mouse. I feel like this guy has sort of a gremlin energy to him, but Cheezer the Mouse, that is a name destined for success. Cheezer is just a little white mouse, but he doesn't need to be anything more than that. Cheezer, straight banger. Another name destined for success, we have Zoomer the monkey. Now, believe it or not, Zoomer was ahead of the time and is actually a real life Zoomer. Zoomer was released in February 2006. Now, I'll be real, I mainly put Zoomer on here just because I could not believe the name was real as I was reading it. But lo and behold, here he is. Next banger Beanie Baby, we got another monkey, Chopsticks the monkey. Now, Chopsticks, red and yellow, keep it nice and simple. I wasn't sure what was up with the colors at first when I saw Chopsticks the monkey, but he has the Chinese symbol for monkey embroidered in the side of him. And wouldn't you know, Chopsticks was released on December 30th, 2003, just before Year of the Monkey in 2004. And for the last monkeys on my banger Beanie Babies list, Friends the Monkeys. These guys are super cute and they were exclusive to the Thai store in 2007. Look at them, a little pink monkey and a little other pink monkey, and they're connected to each other because they're friends. That's beautiful. Another super cute banger Beanie Baby is Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Now, first of all, the idea of doing the Loch Ness Monster is fire as, and I really do with the Beanie Baby guys and Ty for doing this. It gets better though. Nessie could only be bought from the Iverness Center in Scotland. Next up, we got Trident the Seahorse, mainly on here just by virtue of being a seahorse. The blues on him are a very appreciated touch, and I really like how the light blue material on him captures the light in this photo. It looks really nice. It probably is super fire in person too. I wouldn't know anything about that though. Now we got a big banger Beanie Baby, Captain the Whale. Now, of course, Captain the Whale, it's a whale. There's a lot to live up to there, but I really like the sailor hat on Captain, and it looks like he's got kind of a stripy thing going on, which I like. It's kind of like a watermelon. Additionally, the expression on his face is not what I would have expected, but it's a pretty novel choice. I like it a lot. It reminds me more of like a Japanese plushie than any Beanie Baby normally would. Our next banger Beanie Baby is Springfield the Rabbit. Springfield has a super cute flower pattern on her, and something about this rabbit is just giving me Easter vibes. It's not really just, you know, the fact that they're a rabbit, it's just the color choice here is very nice, cute. And on that note, we have another banger Beanie Baby, Zodiac Rabbit. Now, surprise, surprise, this Beanie Baby is part of a line of Zodiac Beanie Babies released in 2000. The color choice here and the red nose was kind of striking, which is what initially led me to pick them for this list. But I also like the sort of orange green thing they have going on. It's unusual and not what you would typically expect of a rabbit, especially one in the Chinese Zodiac. You know what I mean? Interesting color choice. Now, I'm going to be highlighting a group of Beanie Babies from the Greatest Show on Earth set. Now, there's 5 Beanie Babies in the set, but my 2 favorites were Kooky the Dog and Graffiti the Giraffe. I think both of these have a similar sort of appeal to me. Very interesting color choice on animals. The blue and purple on Kooky is pretty fire, and Graffiti just has sort of interesting stuff going on with him, the green nose and hooves. And now for our final banger Beanie Baby before we move on to the largest section of this banger Beanie Babies list. We have an all-time certified GOAT Beanie Baby classic, Inch the Inchworm. And with that out of the way, let us move on to our biggest banger Beanie Baby section, Banger Beanie Baby Bears. Now, for our very first banger Beanie Baby Bear of the day, we have one that's on here for a little bit of a different reason than most of the others, sentimental value. I introduce you all to Hero the Bear. Now, I found this guy at a Goodwill for like $5 buckaroos, $5. Check him out. Whoa. Now, he's sort of an unusual choice for me because normally I would never go for something with this design. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge camo guy, not a huge militarier, but here I am regardless, and I am here with Hero. Now, let me tell you some facts about Hero. Hero was released on April 10th, 2003. There's 5, count them, 5 making sure I got the right number of fingers up. 5 versions of him. 3 of them United States themed. There's one with the flag on the chest, one with the flag on normally, and the one that I have, reverse flag. Check that out. That flag is not the right way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what is he doing? Oh my god. Now, Hero has had his tag removed. He's been desecrated. I just found him on a shelf like this. Whoa. Now, for our next banger Beanie Baby bear, we have Berry Ice, the bear. Now, Berry Ice is one of 6 ice bears released for the 2007 summer trade show. Personally, I picked them because of the color and those shades. I feel as if the design speaks for itself here. But who could it be? It's Cornbread the Bear, a Cracker Barrel exclusive Beanie Baby. And on his chest, you can find a Cracker Barrel button. Now, one thing I did notice about Cornbread the Bear is that his head kind of has a different shape from a lot of the other Beanie Baby bears. I don't know the exact terminology. I don't know if this is something that real Beanie Babiers talk about, different bear head shapes. I feel like this could be a talking point. I'm sure there's good discussion to be had here, but his head is a little different, but it's still cute to me. Now, personally, I've only been to Cracker Barrel one time, and I don't remember anything about it, but it did look like a Cracker Barrel on the inside. Kudos to that. I wish I had this guy. Now, I have another very special bear to talk about with you all today. Supreme the Bear. Now, of course, this is in collaboration with Supreme. I don't have anything to say about Supreme, the brand itself, but here we are, Supreme the Bear. Now, this one completely blindsided me when I saw it on the list. I was kind of taken aback because it's not really what I would expect from a Supreme Beanie Baby collab. They went all out for this. Patriotic American flag Beanie Baby bear with Supreme on it. I was expecting it to be a little less inspired, honestly, but here we are. Our little bear Supreme was released in August of 2022, and he was a Supreme Store exclusive. Next up, we have a very special subcategory of the banger Beanie Baby bears. I'm referring to this section as the silly bears. You might see why. Our first silly bear of the day, Jokester the Bear. I really like the purple on this, and I do appreciate the little details in gold on him, but my favorite part has to be the little pom-poms on his little fool hat. Now, overall, I'm just kind of a slut for jester aesthetics and anything along those lines, though of course Jokester was gonna have a place in my heart. And continuing on with this trend, we have April Fool the Bear. April Fool is a banger in my book. I feel like overall his jester outfit is a big upgrade. The only gripe I have with him is, if anything, that I don't feel like he should have been a brown bear. You probably could have gone for some solid primary or secondary color, and this one would have gone down in the books. But regardless, he is still a banger Beanie Baby bear. Next up, we have a bear that was not afraid to go all in and fully commit. We have Juggles the Bear. Juggles the Bear has gone all in on the clown look, and I have nothing but respect for this bear. He has the hat, he has the bow, he has the nose, he has the outfit, he has the clown shoes. He's not missing anything. It's perfect. And now, quite possibly, the most special bear on this list. I introduce you, Ronald McDonald the Bear. He was actually a McDonald's convention exclusive bear. Ronald McDonald the Bear. This design is undeniable. I mean, just look at it. It's Ronald's essence perfectly translated over to a Beanie Baby bear. And let's not forget the banger at the start of Banger Beanie Baby Bear. Like, I actually believe this is a fucking masterpiece of a bear. So you might think that is the last of Ronald for today, but you'd be mistaken. I always have something prepared. I introduce to you the teeny beanie Ronald McDonald the Bear. This little guy came with Happy Meals in the glorious year of 2004. Now, I'm not sure if we're really counting teeny beanies as Beanie Babies for today, but I just figured I should show him off to you guys real quick. Would you consider a birthday to be a holiday? Regardless, I am, and so I introduce you all to September the Birthday Bear. Now, of course, when it comes to this one, I am biased, as September the Birthday Bear is the birthday bear of my month. However, September the Birthday Bear does have a banger design first and foremost. Just check the little guy out. Now, next up on our banger Beanie Babies list, let's move on to some spooky beanies. Frank and Teddy the Bear. This bear's design is pretty fire. I'm a really big fan of the sort of bright multicolored zombie look they went for instead of just going for a classic Frankenstein green and black. I think it's actually a really unique approach. And Frank and Teddy actually has 6 different variations. Now, for another very cute banger Beanie Baby, we have Tricky the Bear. Tricky the Bear just straight up has an adorable design. I'm a really big fan of this sort of dark green look for the bear, and just the little pumpkin costume is so cute. Oh, we got a scary one coming up. Count the Bear. Count, of course, is a little vampire Beanie Baby, presumably Count Dracula. You never know though. Super solid design. You shove a little bear in a little costume, it's gonna be a hit every single time, and this is no exception. Now, I do think it was an interesting choice to go for the purple accents instead of the red accents, but I actually like how it looks. And now, the scariest one of all. Bones is the bear. Bones is the bear, as you can see, is a skeleton bear. Now, I'll be quite honest with you guys, when I saw Boneses, the first thing that came to my mind was Skull Trooper from Fortnite. Now, I feel like this is more of a reflection on me than anything else, that I see a skeleton and the first thing I think of is Fortnite. So I'm gonna have to do some serious self-assessment after that one, but you know, I just figured I'd let you guys know. Overall though, you really can't go wrong with just making a skeleton version of something, and they didn't. Now, ending off this little Halloween section, we have two very, very scary Beanie Babies. Sheets the Ghost. Now, Sheets the Ghost is actually a pretty interesting one to me and stands out because this one is straight up a ghost. And another scary one. Creepers the Skeleton. Again, this one is just a skeleton with a robe on. Unusual territory for the Beanie Babies. Overall, I feel like this was a creative approach to adapting the skeleton, having the little bones be printed on the black material. And for our last two, let's end this off with a little bit of a festive flair. Let's get started. First, we have Tidings the Mouse. Full Christmas garb, full Christmas colors, even a little present box. Overall, super banger. And I really love the idea of a little green mouse. You don't usually see them in this color. Greetings the Goose. Another banger Beanie Baby. This one is also very festive and holiday themed, I'd say. Green and red. You know what holiday that is. You know what that's for. Now, Greetings is actually special. Greetings is a Beanie Baby of the month, and you can tell by the badge on her, the Beanie Baby of the month badge. This little goose was Beanie Baby of the month for December 2004, and so you might not be surprised to hear she was released on December 1st, 2004. And on that note, I have one very final Beanie Baby to squeeze in for you all today. That's right, it's Wow Wow Wubsy. Now, if you've made it this far through the video, thank you so much for listening to me ramble on about some banger Beanie Babies. These were just the Beanie Babies that stood out the most to me. I thought these were the most fire, the most awesome Beanie Babies that I could find. Trust me, I literally scrolled through the entire wiki, and these were just the ones that stood out the most to me. If there's any you think I missed or any you feel super strongly about, let me know below. I hope you all just have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day.